Hi Fat Guy friends, hi Fat Guy family. Let's go run around the St. Louis Zoo. Alright, so I entered from the north entry. I didn't want to pay for parking, so I parked around on the north side. Set the watch, let's get our time going. Okay, so this is the north entry. There's a little gift store on the left there. That guy's shadow in the window. It was nice and warm here, and then you go back outside, and I think it was probably around 44 degrees, which is, 4 or 5 degrees in Celsius. See everyone in their jackets. I'm just in shorts and a singlet. So the St. Louis Zoo now has zoo lights, Christmas lights. You can come at night time and check it out. They also have a dinosaur exhibit. That's actually closed for the season again. You can see here they've got those lights up for the nighttime light festival. Straight ahead there, I think that's the bug expedition. I don't think I've ever been in the bugs. Who wants to go in bugs? You follow these footprints here to go to the African zone, so that's where we're headed now. Just had to fix the camera because I think it turned around and it was looking at my chest, so that wasn't that exciting. Okay, so River's Edge, we're heading up here. I always wonder why they don't have any cages in this little section here. Maybe they did once upon a time. Let me know if you've been to the St. Louis Zoo and you know more about the cages there. The first one here, I believe there used to be a sun bear in there maybe. I'm not sure what's in there right now. I think there was some dogs or something like that, wild dogs maybe, but I couldn't see anything. I believe that was the sun bear cage, but I couldn't see anything in there, so we moved on. The next cage here, we got here, the rhinoceros, there he is at the back, the rhino. We had a quick look, he wasn't doing much, he smelt like crap, the old rhino. Prairie dogs, again it's closed. A lot of these exhibits are closed for the winter because it does get to that freezing point, and especially African animals, they're not used to that freezing point, are they? There must have been something good in that cage, that family blocking it off. So I wanted to come around and see the hippos, and look, bad news, they're renovating the hippo cage. I sort of got lost here. Nice shirt, mate. Got the same one at home. No, I don't. African birds there. So half the zoo is closed for renovation, so I had to turn around and go back. So up in that section there, that's more, we've got some hippos, I believe there's some hyenas, there's some cheetahs, there's some more cats over there, and then there's a big elephant section as well. So we didn't get to see any of that today. And you can tell it's winter, all the trees are in hibernation, except the bamboo here. I guess bamboo grows all year round. Alright, so back out River's Edge, out we go. Got a little busy here. It was actually pretty quiet at the zoo today. As I said, it was cold. They had no idea. I almost had to push them out of the way. It was cold today. A train runs around the zoo again. I've never ridden the train before. We had another little issue with the camera there. This is the actual front of the zoo, the main entrance. That section there has generally got some alligators and some giant tortoises in there and stuff like that, because this is the reptile house that we run up to now. We're checking the time. Every time I get a hill I have to check the time because fat guys don't like the hills and I have to work harder. Up there on the right, which I didn't go in, I should have gone in, it was the primate house. That could have been pretty cool. Looks like a little primate out here. No, it's just a kid. And he started running from me because he didn't know what was going on. That section on the right, there's a pretty cool little monkey thing, but I'm sure there's no monkeys in there right now because, again, monkeys don't like the cold. Straight ahead, look, you can see a tiger. Tigers like the cold. tiger in there. You didn't really see him, but he is in there. Another train station that runs around the zoo. That thing there, I think it's called a taken. It's one of my favourite animals. It's just like a big bull, moose thing, cow, you name it. It's just a crazy animal. So this is the big cat area. The panthers or jaguars, leopards maybe. You can see them there. They're out today. It's pretty strange that the leopards are out. There's a snow leopard on the left, never see it. There's a puma or a mountain lion on the right, never see it. We see some zebras straight ahead. We skipped the lion cage. I mean, they're probably just sleeping anyway, aren't they? A couple of camels, there you go, check the time. Were they one hump or two? Girl camels or boy camels? Some cow things, and what do we got here? We've got, the giraffes. The giraffes or the giraffes? Guess the giraffes don't mind the cold. Some big ass cow things over there. You can feed the giraffes, never done that. There's some ugly looking pigs here that I always have a look at. If you know what these ugly looking pigs are called, let me know. And in that cage there, those girls, they're looking at the Kirk Dick Dick. It's actually what it's called, little Kirk Dick Dick, and it's the smallest antelope. So Kirk Dick Dicks, they are quite small. Believe that. The best cage in the zoo, the kangaroos. Skippy, the bush kangaroo. I don't know if that one was dead or if it was asleep, because kangaroos don't really like the cold, do they? Guess they deal with it. Okapi, maybe you say that differently. That's one of my favourite animals. Half giraffe, half zebra, doesn't know what's going on. This guy here was very concerned. He watched me the whole way around. There's probably not too many weirdos that run around in the zoo, so... The giraffes again. Now, believe it or not, it's actually was pretty nice to run around the zoo. Generally, you can get bored with your running, so I find if you change it up and you have something to look at, like this was a 35-minute run, and by the time I'd finished, I thought it was only like I'd only been going 15 minutes because my mind was occupied off the running, and I could just keep going. And I did have a little stop here and there to look at the animals, but I guess I only stopped for maybe 10 seconds at a time. But that's a good tip for, you new fat guys that are out there running. Run in places that occupy your mind. Run in entertaining places. Good spot. Run down at the beach. You always got something to look at the beach. Or along the river, or, anywhere like that to keep your mind occupied so you're not thinking about the run. Running on the treadmill is my worst enemy because you're just sitting there looking at a wall. That's a big bird cage there. Some couple of big birds in there. St. Louis natives. Alright, to finish off here, as I said, there wasn't too many animals, but the gorillas were out. There's a big daddy gorilla here. I don't know if we can see him. And then there was a friendly chimpanzee who really he seen me running past him, coming up here, and he really just wanted, there he is, look at that big gorilla, big silverback. So we'll go in the next room. Check out this chimpanzee. It'd seen me running and chased me. It wanted to go for a jog as well. I don't know if it was mimicking my running style or what. Where is he? I see him sitting down and there he goes, look at him, he wants to go for a run. More chimpanzees in that cage. Actually, they were the gorillas in that cage. So chimpanzees, then gorillas, and orangutans. The big ape house. Here's a bird section that's somewhat cool, but, I do know some St. Louis friends that love birds, and so I do love birds too, but I didn't go in the bird cage, sorry. Frosty. St. Louis Australian Rules Footballs. One of their better players, Frosty, loves the birds of all types. Seal tank there. Didn't really want to look at seals. These things are one of my favourite little animals. I'm not sure if they're groundhogs or marmots. You can probably let me know later on. Red panda, he wasn't out and about. So you can see in the winter it's probably a better time to run because there's no animals out anyway. So you get through the zoo in 30 minutes and you can have, you know, head off to the pub or something afterwards. Tell the missus I'm going to the zoo, she'll think you're gone for 4 hours and you can have 3 hours in the pub. I got lost here for a second. Old Ferris wheel. It's one pretty old zoo, I'm guessing. I don't know the exact dates the zoos started, but I'm sure some of you can tell me in the comments. A polar bear. I didn't see the polar bear, but those people were looking at something. But I mean, people are sort of silly and look at nothing all the time, so I didn't pay much attention. And then they have penguins in there, but I thought I'd get frowned upon for running around the penguin exhibit. They were, you know, penguins are pretty chill. It's actually really cold in there. They're super chill. Grizzly bear, I'm presuming he was hibernating. Didn't really see the grizzly bear. I'm checking my watch and this run's almost over. I actually did a little bit more after this. It wasn't, I was probably 25 minutes inside the zoo. I did do a 5-minute warm-up before this video, 5 minutes after the video. And then you'll see there, so 5.39 kilometers.
Fat guy fans, there it is. Go to the zoo in the winter, you'll see 3 animals and they'll all be super excited to see you too. Like, share, subscribe. Fat guy out.